Morning, everybody. Just a very brief update on what's going on with Dan Neidle. So yesterday afternoon, that Sunday afternoon, I got an email from Dan Neidle that was received via the Ecclesia Law email address. And as everybody knows, I am the technical consultant for Ecclesia Law. I write all of the research papers for Ecclesia Law, which is an independent Wyoming organisation which has been set up to operate as an attorney in fact for the Republic of Old Souls envoys and also for me and also for our internal contractors that work within the Republic of Old Souls infrastructure. So Dan Neidle has been interacting with Ecclesia Law, that service at Ecclesia Law website, for the last 3 to 4 weeks. And he has gone from being completely arrogant with loads of hubris and allegations to then asking questions. And then when he gets the answers to the questions, where I send him forensic research reports that prove that what we're doing in terms of recoupments is 100% lawful, and show him the results and show him the codes and show him all the facts that back it all up. He then denies it and says that he doesn't believe it, etc., etc. Now, after all of those interactions between Ecclesia Law and Dan Neidle, where I am writing the technical research reports and sending them to Ecclesia Law for them to send them on to Dan Neidle. Then yesterday afternoon, we got a bizarre email where Dan Neidle is denying that he's basically saying he won't respond to any more emails because he doesn't think that Iain Clifford is Iain Clifford, and he doesn't believe that these emails he's getting are from Ecclesia Law representing Iain Clifford. So therefore, he's now trying to deny that these emails have any standing, having already asked loads of questions to Ecclesia Law in the last month. It's, you can't make it up. This is a former partner of Clifford Chance, the head of tax, very high up in the law. You would imagine that somebody in that position would know the difference between an attorney in fact who's been given a mandate, as it's been confirmed to him that was the case, and just some random person or robot that's sending him emails. It's quite bizarre that he would ask questions to Ecclesia Law and expect confirmation back, which he got, and then deny that Ecclesia Law had any authority to send him anything. It's quite an extraordinary exchange. Anyway, this morning, Ecclesia Law, under my mandate, sent him an email, which you can see above this video, and also sent him proof of the $4.4 million tax transcript that I had received for my trust in 2025. This is one of the 600 million wages and tax transcripts, confirmed IRS recoupments, that was sabotaged by Amy Sanger and her saboteurs, the pirates, as we are calling them internally. Now, why did the pirates do what they did in September of 2025? Well, I say that they were reading Dan Neidle's blogs. He's been blogging since 2024, that Iain Clifford stamped, because he doesn't want to call me Clifford, even though I've sent him the deed-poll of the name change, he's basically telling everybody on his blogs that I'm an idiot, that I practice pseudo law, that I'm a free man on the land, a sovereign citizen, and I'm a tax fraud. So if you read that and you're one of our team and you're working thousands of miles away in America, you may believe Dan Neidle, and you may commit acts of sabotage to try and save yourself from any IRS prosecution if what I'm doing is tax fraud, according to Dan Neidle, and you're a trustee for the Republic of Old Souls, formerly Matrix Freedom members, then you might file fraud identification reports because you've read Dan Neidle's blogs and you now believe that what is happening, and you are a trustee for hundreds or thousands of Matrix Freedom members, you may believe that it's all a fraud because you're believing what Dan Neidle is saying. Now, Dan Neidle's narrative was put out there on the internet, on various blogs, on X, on his website, on various other internet social media channels, without ever asking me or anybody any questions. He just made us up assumptions that everything we're doing is fraud, and he's maintained those allegations and assertions, even though now he's got all the evidence. This guy is unbelievably arrogant, and he will be sued in the US courts. He has two big problems. He has vicarious liability, as he's joined together with Simon Goldberg and been putting out malicious posts and blogs about me. And he also has the tortious interference, which is that he's tortiously interfered in the contracts between Matrix Freedom members who were expecting recoupments in 2025 and the US trustees. There were contracts. Dan Neidle has tortiously interfered in those contracts and caused a minimum of $600 million worth of damage. And this time, he can't hide behind a slap order in the UK because there will be a case against him in the United States where he can't use slap orders. And the case will be against him as an individual, not tax policy associates. More to come, I'm sure. Thanks for watching.